Hey guys, welcome back to Game Mode with Dylan. Today we're here with Skyrim. My high elf girl is in... When we reset the computer, we lost the file for my high elf girl. I started a new person. It's an imperial male. He looks a bit older because he is. For roleplay purposing, he was at the age of 18. He was living in the imperial city where he joined the Imperial Legion. He fought in the Great War, and then as the Imperials lost and the Great War ended, and they signed the White Gold Concordat, he was disappointed in the Empire's actions. So he left to Hammerfell, where he fought with the Red Guard army to get rid of the Aldemari Dominion. After he had managed for the Red Guards to defeat the Aldemari Dominion, he retired, and he's been not lazing around, he's been on patrol, but due to his old age and not being very experienced in battle, he's grown weak and unexperienced to some extent. Hearing of the war between the Stormcloaks and the Imperials in Solitude and how the High Elves are there, he has decided to travel from Hammerfell to Skyrim. He has ended up in Skyrim in Solitude, where he will be joining the Imperial Legion starting at level 1. His name is Everett. He's starting off in the Imperial armor with a special Imperial helmet that you can get from a few select places in the game, an Imperial heavy shield, and an Imperial sword, as well as an Imperial bow. His main skills are going to be one-handed blocking, as well as archery and heavy armor. After I'm done with the Imperial Legion, he will be going to the Companions and the College of Control. He decides magic would be something wise to invest in his old age. He does not bother watching the execution. He sees it and gets bored. Decides that this politics are beyond him and that he does not need to or nor care. So he goes straight to Rika and Solitude. He has battle scars on the right side of his face and a right blind eye. He has a darker skinned Imperial. He was in his early 60s, if not later. He has no talent for magic, but he will start to develop talent in magic when he starts using it in the College of Winterhold. Let's go to my settings, audio. Just turning everything up, guys, so it's easier to hear.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on White.
Let's also put in display subtitles and subtitles so you guys can all hear it.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General.
You people and your damn Jarls.
Sir, you can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop it. This time, share some of your intelligence.
The map set.
We'll let it seem like it's his idea.
Whiterun says it's under Imperial
You
command.
Nords and your bloody sense of honor. Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen?
Came here to fight for the Empire.
Why don't you have a chat with Lake? I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful like you.
Sir.
Legate Rika.
Can't wait to kill another of Fulford's boys.
I might play with a third person view, but I'm
I've
not
got a
set.
good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. I'm not going to go through the normal process with you. I've got a little test lined up. Pass that, and we'll talk about you joining the Legion.
I can't handle any test you throw at me. What kind of test?
The kind that evaluates your usefulness during duress.
Duress.
I'm sending you to clear out Fort Haragstad. If you survive, you'll pass. If you die, then I'll have no further use for your corpse. The
For
ancients
Haggardstead.
built many of the fortresses that dot the landscape of Skyrim. Sadly, most have fallen into disrepair, and nearly all have been overrun with bandits or other vagabonds. Fort Haragstad is one of the few that remains mostly intact. We're going to install a garrison there, but first, you're going to clean out the bandits that have moved in. Good, that's what I want to hear.
Consider the fort
Now go
already
make it
yours.
happen, soldier.
Of course.
If it's up,
This is the helmet he uses.
see Baron in Castle Dower. Bloody good blacksmith, that one.
He only wears it when he's going into battle. He does not wear it on a
Sure.
normal basis, but since he's leaving for a battle, he's going to put it on. That way you can admire the face I worked for 20 minutes on. I might go back and make my High Elf Girl after I've downloaded all my mods. We might continue with that one, or we might continue with Everet here.
You're like me, eh? Don't fancy those clunky two-handed weapons.
We will be setting the Imperial Legions. My first choice usually is the Stormcloaks, but lag.
Fiata, where did you learn to make bows so well?
It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
Let's try the Legion.
You might want to rethink that.
Papa says I won't see Rob here anymore. But he wouldn't tell me why not.
He died. We'll go to Fort Haragstad. I don't know if I'll make it all the way there, if I'm going to stop midway, because it could take a while for it to import. We've got to get some videos. I already have 2 videos recorded. This one is recording now, and a Deadbolt episode. So, okay, it'll be available. I'm probably not going to use fast travel for this character. I'll have him run across Skyrim or use carriages or horses. While running across the map, we'll run into some interesting things, and I should have plenty to talk about, like how our computer broke. At one point, I think it's because we didn't have a virus protector. Our computer was slowing down. We needed to buy one. We didn't have the money in the budget to do it. So after a while, it started to slow down, and I restarted the computer because we were having some problems. At that point, I said it was going to auto restart, and if everything that it came up with for options to fix it didn't work. Ultimately, I had to spend one day calming down after trying to fix it. I got really angry. I had to spend time calming down. But then the next day I pressed all the F buttons and I had to fully restart our computer from scratch, which definitely did some damage to our YouTube career because we were down for 2 days and it was just a whole pain in the butt. We're back and I'm hoping that we can stay on track with YouTube and catch up. We'll see how it works though, guys. Look, a skeever. He might focus on alchemy, but I am not sure yet. We'll see about that though. Sorry guys, my little girl walked in the screen. We try not to have her on camera too much. Thalmor Embassy. Don't know why I couldn't say embassy, guys, but I couldn't. Got a problem with that? Then deal with it. This is a long walk. For really long journeys, I'll probably use a carriage. I'll just travel on foot from things like Solitude to Fort Haggardstead, and or Riften to Windhelm kind of thing, or Whiterun to everything. I don't want to spend forever doing too much of one thing in this game. If it comes down to it and I run somewhere and it's not interesting, I'll just cut everything. Gotta be almost there. Gotta be almost there. Yeah, I think that's the fort right there on the map. Solo takedown by Everet. Let's see the map. Yeah, we just gotta follow this path a little bit more and take it up. His main focus is combat. His main agility is speed. He's strong, but he attacks fast. That was my goal with the character. He uses his shield because he was a bit older, and when he was in the Great War, he wanted to protect himself. He uses a one-handed sword because he can't use a two-handed weapon with a shield. For now, he uses the Imperial Sword. I might switch him to something more protective, like a Skirmitar, I think. I don't know. But we'll see as that comes around. Now we're going to go take these bandits out and go from there. Got yourselves an Imperial. Ah, game, what are you doing? You're getting shot to death. Load! Thank you. Jump my Imperial. He will be getting a follower, and I'm thinking it's going to be Indigo. Indigo, I mean. Oh god, I'm outnumbered. So this has been Everett, and this has been Dylan with Game Board. This has been Skyrim, and I hope I'll see you in the next episode. If you like what you saw, like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next episode, guys.